So, what if I told you that you could build your own personal VPN for free without downloading anything extra? It's true. You can do it with just the tools already baked right into your Windows computer. And today, we're going to build one together step by step.
Okay, let's start with a scenario I think we've all been in. Imagine this. You're at a coffee shop, maybe a hotel, or you're literally on the other side of the world, and you realize you desperately need a file that's just sitting on your home PC. So, how do you get to it securely? Well, that is the exact problem we are solving today.
And when you set this up, you're basically giving yourself a set of digital superpowers. Seriously, think about it. You'll be able to securely grab your home files from anywhere. You can encrypt all your data when you're on that questionable public Wi-Fi. You can even bypass some local network blocks and hide your real IP address. It's an awesome toolkit, and the best part? It's all already inside Windows, just waiting for you to unlock it. All right, so before we start clicking a bunch of buttons, let's just take a second to understand what we're actually building here. Don't worry about all the complicated tech jargon. At its heart, what we're creating is your own personal, secure tunnel. And that's really all a VPN is in this case. It's like an invisible, totally encrypted tunnel that goes from your laptop on the road all the way back to your home PC. Anything and everything that travels through that tunnel is private and safe. It's just like you're sitting right there at your own desk. Okay, you ready? Time to get our hands dirty. The very first thing we need to do is build our home base. This is the computer at your house that's going to act as the VPN server. It's the destination for that tunnel we just talked about. So this is the real meat of the server setup. Here's the key move. When you get to your network connection screen, you actually have to press the Alt key on your keyboard. That's the secret trick that makes the file menu pop up. From there, you just click New Incoming Connection. Then it's super simple. You just pick which user account is allowed to log in, you check the box that says through the internet, and you hit Allow Access. And believe it or not, that's it. Your VPN server is technically live. But hold on. A server isn't very useful if there's nothing on it to access, right? So let's make this whole thing useful right away. We're going to share a specific folder so you have something to grab as soon as you connect. Okay, so just find a folder, any folder you want to get to remotely, right-click it and dive into its sharing properties. You're looking for Advanced Sharing. Check the box to share it and then, and this is super important, click on Permissions and give yourself full control. This is what lets you not only read the files but also change them or even add new ones from afar. All right, our home base is all set up. So now, let's switch hats. We're no longer at home. We're now on our client PC. You know, your travel laptop, the one you've got with you on the road. So on this laptop, you're going to open up your VPN settings and add a new connection. For the provider, just choose Windows Built-in. Give it a friendly name you'll remember, something like My Home VPN. Now, the most important field here is server name or address. This is where you need your server's public IP address. We'll talk about what that is in a sec. After that, you just type in the same username and password you picked for the account back on your home server. So what on earth is this public IP address? Well, the easiest way to think about it is like the street address for your home network. It's the one-of-a-kind number the internet uses to find your house, or in this case, your server. The easiest way to find it? Just go to your server PC at home, open a web browser, and search for What is my IP? The number that pops up, that's the magic number you need for your laptop. Okay, so you've done all the steps. You've typed in your IP address. You take a deep breath, you click Connect, and nothing happens. Don't panic. Seriously, this is super common. There are just a couple of little things that can trip you up, but trust me, they are really easy to fix. All right, welcome to my favorite part, troubleshooting. We're going to go through the most common pitfalls you might hit, and more importantly, I'm going to show you the exact simple fixes to get everything running like a dream. So, if you get that vague connection could not be established error, the fix is almost always back on your server PC. For some weird reason, Windows sometimes needs you to tell it exactly which internal IP addresses it's allowed to give out to people who connect. So you just need to go into the IPv4 properties of that incoming connection you made and specify a small range of addresses. It's like setting up a little VIP section of your network just for your remote computer. Okay, here's another one. You're connected. Hooray! But you can't see your shared folder. What gives? This is almost always the Windows firewall on your server being a little overprotective. It's blocking the specific part of the connection that lets you browse files. The fix is easy. You need to find a firewall rule called netlogon service and enable it. You're basically just telling the firewall, hey, it's cool. This person is with me. Let him see the files. Now, think about this. Your home computer probably isn't plugged directly into the internet, right? It's behind your Wi-Fi router, and that router acts like a bouncer at a club. By default, it's not letting any strangers in. We need to go tell that bouncer that our VPN connection is on the VIP list, and it needs to be let through. This is a little something called port forwarding. So, to do this, you'll need to log in to your router's settings page. Look for a section called port forwarding, or sometimes virtual servers. The single most important piece of info here is the port number, 1723. That's the universal number for this type of VPN. You just create a new rule that says, hey router, any traffic that comes in asking for port 1723, send it straight to my server PC. Save that rule, and the bouncer will now wave your VPN traffic right on through. Okay, one last common problem, and it's a really weird one. You connect to your home VPN and your internet dies. You can't browse any websites. What's happening is your laptop is trying to send all of its internet traffic through the VPN, all the way to your house and back out through your home's probably not that fast upload connection. The fix is super simple. On your laptop, just go into the VPN's properties and uncheck the box that says Use Default Gateway on Remote Network. This just tells your laptop, hey, only send the home network stuff through the tunnel. For regular web browsing, just use the Wi-Fi I'm on right now. And just like that, problem solved.
So, there you have it. You've built your own VPN. It's working, it's secure, and it didn't cost a dime. But the question is this the right tool for every job? Let's take a quick look at where this DIY solution really shines and where a paid service might still make more sense.
This really breaks it down perfectly. Think of your new DIY VPN as a specialized tool, like a Phillips head screwdriver. It is perfect for one specific job, securely connecting back to your home network to get your files. But commercial VPNs? They're more like a giant socket wrench set. They're designed for a totally different purpose, like connecting to servers all over the world to get around region-locked content, or for maximum anonymity. They're just different tools for different tasks. So now you know how to do it. You have this skill to create your own private, secure tunnel back to your digital home base from anywhere on the planet. That is a seriously powerful new tool in your tech toolkit. So the only question left is, what are you going to connect to first?